Tom, please.
You start out from the testimony you're going to give today with the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
Mr. Feehan, could you introduce yourself and your current role, please?
Yes. My name is Tom Feehan. I'm the Senior Project Manager for Georgia for Dominion Voting, and I'm running implementation for Dominion Voting.
Could you describe your background in elections?
I've been in elections for 18 years. I started as an Assistant Project Manager for implementation in 2002. And I've held a number of roles with various companies, Project Manager, Regional Customer Service Manager, Senior Project Manager. Most recently, the last several years, it's been as a Senior Project Manager for implementation.
I want to ask you about, in your role, are you familiar with the system that Georgia is implementing?
Yes, I am.
I want to ask you about the monitoring, and specifically some of the monitoring options that are built into this system that were not in the previous system. For instance, is it your understanding that the touchscreens in particular will basically, if they detect something foreign being plugged into them or something unrecognized, that they will put up a prompt stop that stops the voting process and requires a poll worker to insert their poll worker card to resolve?
Yes, that's accurate.
Could you describe that a little bit?
Sure. First of all, the ports are physically sealed by a cover and a tamper-evident seal over the top of that cover. But what the system is designed to do, the security feature of it is, if anything is changed, for instance on the USB ports, which are the ports that are used on it, the system automatically flashes up a message that says USB change port detected, and it freezes the machine. It disables it until action is taken. And that could be anything. It could be simply unplugging the printer cable, the signal cable for the printer. It detects that as a change to the USB. So then the machine cannot be used until it's addressed by a poll worker.
Is this system that is being implemented in Georgia, the same equipment, is it used in other places for elections?
It is.
Do you know which places?
Specifically, the use that is parallels or most similar to Georgia's Pennsylvania, where it is used 100% to mark ballots in the same scanning system, and the same, what we refer to as the ICX 21 Prime, which is the 21-inch prime model ballot marker.
That's the touchscreen.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with issues regarding voter secrecy or ballot privacy as it relates to this system?
I have not heard any as it relates to this system used in other states.
Do you know if Dominion, as part of their training on the new system, has that come up to your knowledge?
I can speak only to Georgia training, but yes, because the trainers fall under my purview, and both training sessions that were conducted for the counties, it was brought up that you should analyze your polling places, and we did not give specific instructions on layout because of the variation potential options there are, but it was brought up by our trainers in the training, and then subsequently we support each county with the county technician. And in that training, it was brought up to the county technicians as well to observe that and recognize that.
Thank you. No further questions.
Do you know whether other states that use the Dominion voting system have a constitutional right to ballot secrecy that is on a par with ours here in Georgia?
I'm not familiar. I assume that the federal law for privacy applies to all the states, but I don't deal specifically with any other state vis-a-vis Dominion other than Georgia.
Those are all my questions.
Mr. Chairman, one more witness, and then we'll take a lunch break.
I have one more short witness, and then we were also going to call Ms. Sosby, but that'll take a little bit longer. So I think it's better to do that after lunch. That works. I'd call Melanie for chef.